Hey guys, welcome to the gym. I know it's been a while since you've seen me. I haven't posted anything. And the reason for that is I had my knees replaced starting in October and up through December. And so I've been in physical therapy and whatnot. But I'm back and ready to start to get back in the gym. And right now I'm just walking to strengthen my knees and kind of get my body back in shape again. Out from under all that anesthesia and pain pills and breaking scar tissue loose and whatnot. But while I'm out here walking, I'm talking to God, and we were talking about Abraham. And I like to follow Abraham. I read Genesis 12 through, I think it's up through about Genesis 18 or 19. Talks about Abraham and what he did. And the Bible refers to Abraham as the father of faith. That if you're a Gentile and you're a man or woman of faith, you're saved. You're Abraham's seed. And I started thinking, man, God blessed Abraham all the time. He told him to get out from his people, and God would show him a place to go. And so Abraham gets out from his people, but he takes his nephew Lot and his people. And Abraham really didn't obey God 100%. But if you look at it, God didn't get mad. And then when they get to Egypt, because there's a famine in the land, Abraham tells his wife that, hey, these guys are going to kill me because you're a good-looking girl. And so tell them you're my sister and they won't kill me. Now look, in Genesis 12, it says Abraham took his wife. It doesn't say he took his sister. She's his stepsister. So, legally, though, and technically, she's his wife. The Bible called her his wife. He called her his wife. And I'm saying that to say this. Abraham lied. He outright lied. And Pharaoh takes Sarai, and it wasn't Abraham, it was Abram at the time. And then all of a sudden Pharaoh's got all these diseases and stuff. Oh, by the way, Pharaoh hooked up Abram with all these horses and donkeys and camels and all this gold and silver and stuff. Because, hey, you just gave me your hot-looking sister, man. I'm going to hook you up. So after Pharaoh's got all these diseases, he says to Abram, dude, what's wrong with you? She's not your sister, she's your wife. Take her back, get out of here. Now, everybody would think because Abraham lied and deceived, he was deceptive, that God would slam him. He didn't slam him. He just moved on. And I started thinking, I'm like, Abraham was a blessed dude all the time. He had a lot of men servants, maid servants and stuff. I mean, he had enough people, employees to go whip the thing as the Chaldeans and take all their stuff. So Abraham was a bad dude, but he lived by faith. Now, here's the great part. Abraham was a friend of God, and God hooked him up all the time. And this is kind of like the revelation I got. If God's going to hook up his friend, how much more? Let me ask you this. If you've got kids or ever had kids and you've had friends, probably not many, who are you going to hook up first? And who are you going to hook up more? Your friends or your kids? I mean, really, think about it. God hooks up his kids. You hook up your kids before your friends. So if God's going to hook up Abraham, or Abram at that time, really well like he did, how much more is God going to hook up his kids? Huh? God didn't focus on Abram's sin and Abraham's sin. God hooked up Abraham the whole time through. The whole time through. And guess what? We not only get hooked up the whole time through, but we have better promises because we have a better covenant than Abram had. So man, don't call yourself a friend of God anymore. Call yourself a child of God because you are. You've been adopted. And start looking for God to bless you all the time, because He's your dad and He loves you. And man, watch how your life changes when you realize your dad loves you and wants to hook you up far more than he hooks up his friends. And he blesses his friends really good. All right? Well, I hope this encouraged you. And I appreciate you coming to the gym. You have a great day.